Okay, what's up everybody? I think I got everything set up with the stream. We're back playing some more SkyFactory 4. Really excited to get back into things. Been looking forward to this for a little bit. So, where were we last time we left off? We had started some automation of processing all the goods we're getting from these trees. They're giving us different acorns and gravel resin, acorns and resin, which we can then craft into the actual blocks. And we have like iron, gold, diamond, all that good stuff. And so we had some issues. So we set up this automated system. It goes into this packager, which packages it into the different items. And then we are taking the wood we're getting and the leaves and whatnot. We're throwing them back here. So I think we've got some coal. Yeah, so got this cycle of coal being produced from the wood. The coal is going to these generators, and the generators are making power for us. So that's exciting. But we did have an issue last time we were working on this, and that is these hopping pots. They produce clay acorns, or I guess whatever type of acorn, much faster than they produce the resin. And so when it goes into the packager and it uses like, I don't know, I think 5 resin and 4 acorn, yeah. So it uses even more resin than acorn, and we're producing more acorns than resin. We get just this stockpile of acorns building up here, and then no resin can go in and nothing can get crafted. And so this is an issue, and it's going to continue reoccurring. So between streams, I've been thinking of a couple different solutions to this problem. The one I came up with is an easy one that maybe isn't quite permanent, which is an issue, but it could be, depending on some things we can work through. First off, the kind of idea I have is what I'll do. I'll just pump up, have this transfer pipe, this item duct, coming out of the packager, and then I guess to make them all even, nice and symmetric, go up there, and then we'd send those to all these different crates, where I'd put in the dirt acorns there, lock it up, put in the sand acorns up here, lock those, clay acorns. Now, why is this useful? First, we need to test a few things. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put on a servo, have it so it only activates with redstone, and then I can do one of two things. I can just come here manually, and when I see things aren't producing, I can come flip a switch and the servo gets activated. That isn't ideal. What would be great is if we could use like some kind of clock to automatically kind of tune it to see how often these kind of get, what's the word, clogged up, and then just have the clock go and set off the redstone, drain it, and then turn it back off. So a couple of things we need to figure out. First, how does this redstone clock work? Okay, we do have everything to craft it. I was worrying it would use like quartz for the comparator, I think is the recipe. Let's see. We are going to need to cook up some stone, it looks like. And really we just need to make one of those, and the rest that's iron. Yep. So let's actually, before we cook up, well actually no, we're going to need stone eventually. So let's cook up a bunch of stone. Gotta love the rain. Interesting. I just realized I'm not really hearing like anything. I got weather small. Huh. No, I am hearing. It's just very quiet. I guess I'm not getting any rain. Okay. So let's get a good pile of... I'm going to keep doing that probably. I'm just going to throw down a... Ooh, crate? Yeah, crate. I was going to say barrel, but that's for liquids. Okay, let me grab a bunch of cobblestone and throw it in here. And they can cook up to stone, because we're going to be using stone all the time, I'm sure. Let's see, we should have... Ooh, I bet I put it in here. Yeah, we should have lots of stone already. I'm just gonna make... I don't know how many repeaters we're gonna use. I'm just gonna make a bunch of them. It's a little dark right here. I have to be a little more vigilant in lighting up my base. Oh yeah, let's say hi to Bert. Bert, thanks for all your help. Thanks for all you do. I'll get you a roof sometime. Yeah, he likes the rain, so it's okay. Okay, yes, so we need sticks and redstone. So let's actually, I'll just grab a stack of wood from here and go down here. I don't know exactly how many sticks I'm gonna need. Let's make a bunch. Although that wasn't really a bunch. And get the redstone. Maybe a little more. Boom, bada bing. And I'm gonna need iron as well. And we have a lot of ores just waiting for us to smelt up. What am I missing? Looks like just the stone. Yeah, I guess I didn't bring that much. That's okay. Okay, we got 10 clocks. I guess I said we were gonna wait and just make one, but that's too late. So I'm interested, it says clock with time and power controls. And I have no idea what any of this is saying. So I'm thinking one of these, oh, but what's this? Okay, power? Okay. So one of these has got to be, that's ticks. One of these has to be, oh, yeah, it says duration and delay. Perfect. So yeah, so this is gonna, we can set how long it's gonna be off for here, and this is how long it's gonna be on for. This is the output, the redstone output. So if I only wanted it to go so far, you know, I could change that there. And then here's where it's gonna output, so we can directionally control that. So this is exactly what we need actually. I was worried we were not gonna have all those features, but we do. And I'm sorry, yeah, it's kind of lagging. Not a big fan of that. Hopefully it smooths up a little bit, and hopefully this rain leaves. But let's think about how we can set this up. I'm kind of a novice when it comes to redstone, not gonna lie. But we need to power this guy here, and I guess one good, let's do an experiment. Let's do an experiment real quick. I want to see, I'm pretty sure that to initially take anything out of a chest, we need the servo right on top, so it'd be right here. I'm going to see if we can, you know, put a servo in the middle here and say, hey, I want my items out, even though this isn't directly on the chest, if that makes sense. That way we could line up the servos right here, just have the clock and, you know, a piece of redstone on either side. Because otherwise I don't think I can put down, let's see, how could I do that? I could set a block on either side, power the block, or let's see, trying to be creative. Yeah, not sure how I would do that exactly. I guess I could put the block, no, I can't put redstone on these things. I guess I could also, what I could do is, ooh, and that'd be better. Interesting. Okay, I have an idea. I can just move down my packager, this packager here. No. Oh, that wouldn't work because these are in the way. Okay, I'm trying to think of how, because I can't place, let's go grab some redstone. I can't place the redstone like on the cables, I'm pretty sure. So if I wanted to power, like put the block here, for example, and I couldn't power that. So I need a good way to get power to here. If I power a block and the redstone, how will that affect it? I guess this, it wouldn't work either way. But I can maybe power the actual block. Let me see what happens. Let me turn that to whitelist so nothing actually comes on. Okay, I was gonna test, yeah, let's test this first. I stopped because I realized it doesn't actually solve any problems we have. But it looks like it doesn't work regardless. Yeah, so it needs to be connected to the inventory. That's good to know. So let me see, oh, if I output down, or I'm assuming that's output. I guess I should probably test this thing out a little better. Yeah, let's do that real quick. And please excuse the lag. So sorry about that. Okay, I can actually see, yeah, okay, I can see that. Oh, that's interesting. Why are you still powered? What in the world did I just see happen? Interesting. So I need it at least doesn't pass through the block. What happens if I have a torch on one side? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not... Okay, so that kind of inverts it. I'm unfortunately not a redstone master by any means. So I guess this was probably actually... No, it would have been getting... Yes, okay, that turns on. Oh, you know what I can do? These are really cheap. I could just put one for each guy. And by really cheap, I mean they cost resources, sure, but we're getting infinite resources and it's not a lot. But there's gotta be a way I can do it. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't work so well. The main problem is I couldn't put a piece of redstone right there across this line. And I can maybe make it coming out of the bottom. I think what we're gonna do is we are going to waste resources and yeah, just put a bunch down. So let's think about this. So we need to figure out, so these are in ticks, and I don't actually know the tick to second conversion. I should look that up. But these are extraction rate, 1 second. Max stack size. So every second it takes out 32 items, I think. And so we're going to need, well, I guess, yeah, it depends how we, anyways, this is a good question though. We should see our delay. How high can we get our delay? Can I actually type in here? I can. How many zeros can I put in there? I've got 1,000. So does that mean I can do 9,999? What does that look like? I'm sure one of you knows the tick to second delay. Let's see. Still going, still going. Interesting. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to calculate things in my head, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I think I should just let it happen, basically. Yeah, the only problem is if we take out too many acorns, that we're not going to ever craft anything. But I don't think we'll ever have that problem. Still powered off. Here, I'm just going to Google it real quick. Bear with me, bear with me. Tick to second conversion. Let's see, 20 ticks per second, it looks like. So we just put in 9,000 ticks. Where's my calculator? I guess I could just do 10,000 divided by 20, and that's like, what, 500 seconds? But let's pull out the handy dandy calculator. You guys can't see this, but I'm going to do... Here, I'll type it out so you can see. I'm going to do this, divide by 20. 20 ticks per second. Yeah, so 500 seconds. So we have plenty of time. That's like 8 minutes. Aren't you glad I didn't stay here and waste your time waiting for it to go? I guess I am standing here and waiting indeed. But, okay, I accidentally exited out of my chat. Let me just pull that back up. Okay. So, we have 8 minutes if we want for the redstone clock. And that should be plenty of time, I think. Because even if, even if it doesn't take 8 minutes to fill this completely up, we can adjust this to be bigger or smaller so that we're only taking out a certain amount of acorns. For now, let's just empty everything every 8 minutes. I think that's a good idea. So if this is taking out 32 blocks per second, it's going to take 2 seconds per inventory slot. So we got 6 of those, so 12 seconds. And so we need 20 seconds per tick. So 12 times 20, that would be 240, I'm pretty sure. So let's set this to 240. And that should probably solve our problem. In the meantime, we're going to whitelist these sand acorns. Whitelist that bad boy. So that when this eventually does turn on, we should be just fine and dandy. I want to, there's an item ducked in there connecting to these two, and it's not going to do anything, but it just, knowing that it's there kind of annoys me. But it's okay, it's okay. So let's actually test with these guys while they're going quickly. So we're gonna whitelist, not the sand acorns, take that back, sir. We're gonna whitelist a dirt acorn. So now only dirt acorns are gonna be taken out of there, so the resin will stay. And I'm pretty sure that these servos are smart enough where it would never even take out a resin, because the only inventory it can go to is something that can only be clay acorns. But I'm doing that just in case, just to be safe. So these should be pulling out actually acorns, and they are not. Oh, do I have to worry about the side? That ruins all my plans. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, I don't have you. Oh, that's so interesting. So I think it has to be here, which would actually be okay. What are you full of? You have leaves in you? This, if it has this red around it, you see how these, they light up that section, but not the border. If they have red around it, it means it's like, basically has an item in this item duct. Which it shouldn't. It should only, I guess if it has clay or, yeah, I bet when I took out 1 acorn, it took out 32, and so it probably has acorns in there right now. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now because I'm trying to figure out how this works. I think I should be able to pull out, let me just test real quick, if I can go out of the different sides. So if you are always on, no, so I think I can only input to this inventory and output from the back. Although how it knows that that's the back, I don't know, probably the way I placed it. So what we're gonna do is actually better, because we should be able to save on these clocks. And let's take you out. I guess I didn't need to take him out, huh? Probably a better use of space if I do keep you on. We're gonna have, oh, not good, not good, not good. Take that back out. Because that will just be taking acorns. Although, that should be fine. That should be fine, I think. Because it should prioritize putting acorns in here. That's actually, I think, better. If we can pull out acorns, put them all in here until this is full even, and then they start going into there. That could be good, because then we don't get a buffer of acorns in here. Let's see how that looks. So you should be pumping out acorns right now, but you're not. So you must have clay in you. So I take that out. Are you going to fill up with clay? Takes a little bit for items to transfer through the pipes, but nothing is coming out. I wonder if these servos are one-sided, if since I put a servo there, we can't input anything anymore. Take you off. Okay. That was the issue. That's worrying. Because how in the world are we gonna get acorns out of here?